You're fine, buddy. You're fine.
Give me a heads up when you're ready. Get stuff ready to load donations. You are doing donations, right?
That's on my list of things.
Plus Chase. Okay, just want to make sure.
Are you gonna pull every toy out, Super Awesome? Your microphone is on. All right. Hey guys, how's it going? Happy New Year. All right, Nikki time. Okay, are we done? Can we stop? Can we stop? Yeah, I need to talk to people. It's like, they know when I'm filming. Don't you start too. Happy New Year. Happy 2022. I would say I hope it's a great year, but I think at this point we're all just hoping for a mediocre year. I don't like how this is framed. This is driving me nuts. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. For the 5 people who are probably interested in this video, I just thought, as is the YouTuber tradition, it is time to do kind of an update video over what's going on this channel, what's going on with me, what are the plans for this channel, what do we expect for like 2022, and, just kind of fun stuff like that. Fun stuff. I just want to make this pretty quick and just kind of let you guys know what's going on. I have my notes. I'm a multi-note person. I finally got like my notebook of 2022, which I love a good drawing notebook that's just like nice thick paper that's like heavy. Big news first. If you watched my Edwardian makeup video where I did like kind of semi-theatrical makeup, you will have picked up on the fact that I mentioned that I was moving. So I just kind of want to give an update on that because it is time. The move is nigh. I just want to give you guys some more information and how it will and will not affect the channel and everything because it all kind of ties in together. What happens in my personal life affects it affects everyone's professional life, but it just has a different sort of effect on my professional life as just like a content creator and as a video maker and as a YouTuber or whatever technically I'm supposed to call myself, because obviously when you're moving across the country, things get kind of crazy. And as a business owner, I have to figure things out and I have to make decisions and I have to plan for the future. And I'm also me and I'm anal and I'm the one making all the decisions about moving too and making all those plans. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update because it's going to change how this channel looks. Physically, the channel is going to look different. This is no longer going to be behind me. The kind of content I'm going to create is going to change based off of my move as well. My husband and I know there's the rumor that Nicole and I are married. We are not married. We are not partnered. She is one of my best friends and she's also my neighbor, but we're not romantically involved. But my husband and I are actually moving to Indiana, specifically Bloomington, Indiana. I am originally from Southern Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky area. I went to Indiana University for my undergrad, so I was there from 2004 till 2008. You can age me that way, but yes, I am that kind of elder millennial. I have been planning on moving, my husband and I, basically since spring, summer of 2020. We moved into this house in summer of 2019. And in the summer of 2019, as I'm sure you guys are very well aware, the world was very different. My life was very different. And my future plans and professional goals were very, very different. We bought this house with specific purposes in mind, and these purposes are no longer really needed. It is a lot of house and it is on the West Coast. I live in Reno, Nevada, and the West Coast is very expensive. But in May of 2020, if you guys know anything about me or my channel, I lost my job and I ended up doing YouTube full time. But the moment I lost my job, I was just like, we got to get out of here. One, I was terrified that I wasn't going to be able to make the mortgage payment and that, we were going to foreclose and go bankrupt and blah, blah, blah. Luckily, that did not happen. I never missed a payment, actually. I was really, really fortunate. The moment I lost my job, I kind of really lost any... I'm not going to say any reason to be in Reno, but the reason I came out to Reno was gone. I moved out to Reno from Williamsburg, Virginia for a job. When I lost that job, it was just like, okay, well, why am I here? Honestly, Chrissy and Nicole were kind of my anchors about why I would even stay. My husband he's just like, whatever, I'm here for the ride. This is great. So I think it's important for me to say, like, I've always been planning on moving, like, ever since spring of 2020. I was like, I'm getting the hell out of here. I'm done. But what I learned is that because of basically becoming self-employed, I wasn't able to get a mortgage. And then on top of that, like, we hadn't even been in this house for a year. And there are weird tax rules with the United States when it comes to selling a house and making a profit. And so in order to avoid having to pay a lot of taxes on the sale of this house, my husband and I decided to sit and wait it out for 2 years. Also, in order to have a mortgage, I needed to have at least 2 years of being self-employed on filing my taxes. This year in 2021, I actually started an S Corp. I have been able to pay myself a real salary.
You did it! Congratulations!
So I've taken basically the past couple years to very quickly create a real business in order for me to be able to get out from underneath the mortgage of this house. So we've always been kind of working towards the move. It's just now it is here. Obviously, Reno is great. Like, I do love living in Reno, and I loved living in Reno. I think it's beautiful here. I think the weather is really kind of awesome in a lot of ways, and it's gotten worse because of climate change. But, I don't have a lot of complaints about Reno if I was working a normal day job. I struggle in Reno as a creative because I don't find inspiration in the same way. I can't find it in the same way, I think I should say, because there's a lot of creatives who live here and in Tahoe, and they create beautiful things, but it doesn't speak to my spirit in the same way. And I have felt this need in myself to want to create more beautiful videos, to push myself creatively, to push myself as a video maker. I'm not going to say filmmaker because I am not a filmmaker. I feel this call to go home. I feel this call to be in a place where there's trees and grass and gardens and flowers, and I miss that grounded feeling. So we decided to move, and we are moving. I am a masochist, and I am driving across the country twice in January, in the same month, within like bam bam. So I am planning on filming that. I don't know if it will become a video, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to have the content, because who in their right minds drives across the country twice within 2 weeks? This girl. But by the end of January, I will be living in an Airbnb, an 850 square foot Airbnb with my 2 dogs and my husband, and I will be trying to operate this YouTube channel. So with that, since I will not be moving into a home with a studio, my entire sewing studio and my antique clothing collection they're getting packed up by movers, and then they're going into storage. I do not anticipate having any sort of sewing content on this channel for at least the first probably 4 months of 2022, maybe the first half of 2022. I might be doing some hand sewing projects, but I'm trying right now to deal with like the stress of the move and everything and prep. I'm not trying to like cut anything out. I'm not trying to like make anything at the moment. I'm just like, if you get to it, you get to it. That's awesome, but I'm trying not to put any pressure on myself. So if you're really into sewing videos, unfortunately, they're not going to be around a lot for this year. The second half of the year, there'll probably be a lot more, but the first half of the year, not a lot. Content will not go away. Like, we are still going to be producing content regularly. It's going to keep coming out. There's not going to be a lack of content on this channel. I've hired and I've started working with a freelance editor, so that way they're taking on my editing load. Actually, I'm hoping to start producing more content again. So we're gonna do a lot of like just kind of video essay talking head stuff, which I mean I do a lot of anyways. But by the second half of the year, I'm really hoping to get more creative. And that's something that I wanted to talk about when it comes to this channel, is that I am not feeling as creatively satisfied on this channel as I would like. I have been going through my growing pains. You know, this is technically only my second year doing a YouTube channel, and so everyone has growing pains on YouTube as a creator. I have been struggling a bit about what kind of content do I like to make? What kind of content do I want to produce? Who inspires me as like a creator and a YouTuber? Who do I want to emulate? Who do I want to strive to be more like? How do I want to push myself creatively? And so I'm hoping with this move that a lot of that kind of artistic inspiration will come back and creative inspiration can come back. I have been dealing with burnout. I mean, it's a normal thing. And my goal for this year, like creatively, is just to get a little bit more cinematic, a little bit more creative, a little bit more out of the space here and out into the world more, and just to kind of really enjoy the earth and enjoy nature and enjoy beauty and enjoy art and enjoy everything around us as best as I can, and to kind of push me to see that too, you know? Not being as linear about this as I wanted to be, and I'm sorry, it's kind of rambly. Now, as for other just kind of general camera updates, because I have 2% left on this battery, so I need to make it fast. I also have other channel goals for 2022. Big ones are I'm going to be revamping my Patreon. I have been unhappy with it, and it has actually been a source of anxiety for me. Not that my patrons have done anything. My patrons are amazing, and if you are a patron, I love you. You are awesome. I have just been beating myself up about it. I'm gonna have to change my battery. Damn it. Hold on. All right, battery's back. So what was Patreon? So I want to revamp it. I have been feeling really disconnected from Instagram, from Patreon. A lot of this has to do with just kind of some general mental health stuff and just kind of growing pains over what it means to be a creator and what it means to be a YouTuber, and feeling safe, feeling unsafe. What does this mean? And so it's just something that I've been kind of like just dealing with. A lot of us have actually, especially this past year, but I have come to the conclusion that I don't like this feeling of disconnectedness. I miss that feeling of being like with you guys and talking to you guys and feeling like we all kind of get to know each other, you know? So I am revamping my Patreon, and with that will also come the launching of a YouTube channel like membership. So they kind of go hand in hand. So if you're someone who's not really a huge fan of Patreon, I am planning on launching a YouTube membership here with, you know, that will correlate to Patreon. I am really wanting to do more live streams next year. So that will come in the second half of the year, because obviously I gotta move, I gotta get a new house, and like I wanna get my live stream set up like rock solid. I don't just kind of wanna be like on my phone, like, oh my gosh. And then also I am producing a lot of merch. So I've been kind of slow rolling out merch and like soft launching merch, but this is kind of like an official announcement. I had been working with my illustrator friend who I went to IU with, and she and I have been collaborating on creating merch of just kind of different designs. But if you're really into just kind of like general dress history, sort of sewing, historical clothing merch, I have stuff already in my merch, and there should be like a merch bar below the video, but if not, I'll put a link in the description. There'll probably be one at the end of this video too, maybe up here if I'm even allowed to do that, of like, you know, just really cool dress history kind of inspired merch. And that's really it. So I do have a lot of hopes and dreams for this channel. I am looking forward to growing this channel and growing with you guys and expanding out in this channel and doing more. We have a lot going on in 2022 already outside of just moving. But with that, I hope you guys are well. I hope that 2022 is a great year for every single one of you. Good news is Jupiter is in Pisces, so that's awesome. Lots of good things coming that way. And I look forward to seeing you guys back here again next week with another video. We're talking about this lady back here. So we're going to do a deep dive into her, an unboxing, going old school with a little bit more information. And with that, my friends, I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your week. And I will see you all back here next week, actually, with another video. And pretty soon, I will see you guys in the Midwest. Thanks for listening to me ramble.
Are we recording?
Up to that? Yep.
Rude. Oh, I just ripped something. Jesus, take the wheel. That's like an orange cream. I mean, I have a straw. Excuse you. Fuck. Okay, I'm dizzy.